Lest any of my esteemed viewers somehow disassociate themselves from this topic of archons, of mind control, demonic presence, demonic energy in our collective reality, lest there be those among you who aren't quite grokking this concept, maybe still have some sort of a distance between the acceptance of this as reality and how it has impacted our collective reality. Let me remind you that it was demonstrated without any shadow of a doubt through the most dangerous book in the world, the 9/11 as mega ritual material that I shared with you, my dear and esteemed viewer, that was a demonic mass Luciferian ritual. I mean, this extraterrestrial denial that humanity is alone in this little corner of the multiverse is very dangerous. Extraterrestrial denial conceals the operation demonic consciousness and undermines the spread of ethically inspired messages. Yes, we can be mind controlled by those negative ETs that are a little bit more aware, more hip to the whole, the way the spiritual technology works. But there are those Christed extraterrestrials on the other end of the spectrum who are beneficial for us and who are only here and want to communicate with us to help us along in our evolution and ascension to the harmonic universe number 2, where Terra, fifth dimensional Earth, is, if it's not already there, we're very close. I know I get a little closer each day. It is a personal journey for each of us as we ascend the ladders of light and connect our crown chakra up to the galactic chakra, and thus are source connected, source aware and inspired, and God's got that. So extraterrestrial denial is a societal psychosis in Western society, which is aimed at the concealment of the apparent demonic consciousness which now drives Western capitalism throughout the world through globalization. Indeed, theologist Dr. David Ray Griffin directly referred to this apparent demonic consciousness as having motivated apparent neoconservative 9/11 ambitions and other schemes of global oppression. David Ray Griffin specifically says that the attacks of 9/11 were products of demonic consciousness, with the demonic understood as an emergent reality that is diametrically opposed to the creative power of the universe and strong enough to threaten its purposes. To explain how demonic power can arise in a monotheistic universe, Professor Griffin uses the philosophy of Alfred North Whitehead, with some help from Carl Jung, to explain how demonic evil arose historically. David Ray Griffin employs ideas from Andrew Bard Schmuckler's Parable of the Tribes. Extraterrestrial denial also serves to frustrate the spread of messages by ethical extraterrestrial beings, like apparently Jesus was a starseed, a seventh dimensional Palladian, the historical Jesus, and other spiritual messengers who only seek to inspire the liberation of humanity from influence by demonic consciousness. So I wanted to make this little video in regards to the actual reality of this demonic presence. And it was perfectly and succinctly and methodically laid out in the book by S.K. Bain's The Most Dangerous Book in the World, the title of the book, The Most Dangerous Book in the World, 9/11 as Mass Ritual, as a Luciferian mega ritual. That, you know, that is the reality of the archons, folks. That is the reality of the spiritual warfare. That is our collective reality. But this is not a warfare of, AK-47s and all that. It is a warfare of consciousness. And the goal each and every day is to share spiritual technology and raise our consciousness. Raise with good as prana. And take command of our collective reality and raise our consciousness to the love and the light of our infinite prime creator, the divine grid programmer. Namaste, namaskaram.